Nick accidentally shot a young boy while hunting. Panicked, he rushed over to check on him. He found that the boy was already lifeless. When the boy's father arrived, he was deeply saddened. He picked up the hunting rifle from the ground. Nick explained that it was not intentional. The boy's father ignored him and raised his gun. To protect Nick, Matt fired a shot to stop him. Both men were extremely frightened and decided to keep everything a secret. They hid the boy's body in the bushes, planning to come back later at night to handle it. To avoid suspicion, they pretended that nothing had happened. They returned to the town motel and checked in. They even calmly went to a restaurant to eat. That night, they went back to the woods to try to bury the evidence. Early the next morning, as they were preparing to leave, they found their car tires had been slashed. It turned out Matt had spent the previous night with a girl whose father angrily took revenge. Fortunately, the village chief stepped in to mediate and they temporarily escaped trouble. They were forced to stay behind to fix the car. At that moment, someone said a father and son from the village had gone missing. Nick and Matt became very nervous. They hurried back to the motel, planning to escape. Matt reassured Nick that the forest was too large and without a car, they couldn't get away. He said if they could just get through the night, they'd be safe. Unexpectedly, that same night, the village chief called them over. Because the village was small, the chief asked them to join the search party. Not wanting to raise suspicion, they agreed. The chief, familiar with the terrain, led the group directly to that part of the woods, even bringing hunting dogs. Sure enough, the dogs detected something unusual in the bushes. The group discovered signs of a buried body. Nick and Matt tried to escape during the chaos, but the dogs quickly caught up to them. During the interrogation, Nick confessed everything. The chief wanted to report it to the police, but the boy's grandfather insisted on revenge. The villagers argued throughout the night. The next day, the villagers gave Nick a grim choice. He had to personally end his friend's life, or else both of them would be killed. Nick was deeply anguished. In the end, he pulled the trigger and ended his friend's life. The chief kept his promise and let him go. Nick's wife came to pick him up. Although he returned home alive, he would carry this heavy memory for the rest of his life.